for Stalley on top. All lanes losing their spot. Every day I work hard on my chops. Why not? Cause I'm the capital. S.T.A.L.L.E.Y. Stands for Stalley on top. All lanes losing their spot. Every day I work hard on my chops. Why not? Cause I'm the capital. The embryo is master from where I came.
This is Sean Lucar here with Atlanta Got Soul at the New Era flagship store meet and greet for the A3C Music Festival. We finally got a chance to catch up with Stalley, one of the many artists on the venue tonight. After a long time of pursuit, many emails, it's finally come to fruition.
S.T.A.L.L.E.Y. Stands for Stalley on top. All lanes losing their spot. Every day I work hard on my chops. Why not? Cause I'm the capital.
Yeah, you're one of the main artists we look forward to talking to when we built Atlanta Got Soul. After listening to your music, we had a lot of respect for the things you were doing. So we appreciate your effort, man.
I appreciate you.
But I guess we'll go ahead and get this thing started.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from, for those people who don't know?
I'm from Madison, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is a very small town in Ohio. It's about 45 minutes away from Cleveland.
Okay.
It's right next to Canton, where the Football Hall of Fame is.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a small, self-made blue-collar town, based, really built off of a lot of tradition, high school sports, things like that.
So what artists did you listen to growing up?
Growing up, I listened to many artists. I listened to, Nas, Mos Def, Common, Ice Cube, Snoop, Scarface, Outkast, Smith and Wesson, like the Roots. I mean, it's a.
Right.
And then I also listen to Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
I also listen to Travis Trent. Metallica. A little bit of everything.
Okay. While you're in New York, you got a chance to work with at A.L.L.E.Y.
Yeah, I mean, and at A.L.E.Y, that was definitely a good opportunity for me. It's just a streetwear store, one of the first New York original streetwear stores to have a storefront, and just to be a part of that store and to be aligned with that store is just amazing. I also had a chance to open up the sportswear store that they had. It was called ARC Sports.
Okay.
I was one of the people who actually built, I was putting down floorboards and putting up, the ceiling and glass and, the doors, the steps, everything. I was a part of that. I was a part of merchandising, so it was great.
So do you feel like that had anything to do with your progression in music? Because they do have a lot of collaborations. One of the things I remember is seeing Just Blaze and John Mayer perform there.
Right.
Is that anything that influenced you, seeing that there?
I mean, it didn't influence me because, I was, pursuing music before that.
Okay.
I just wasn't pursuing it as serious as I am now because it was just the job. That was something that I had to do. It consumed a lot of time, so I didn't have a chance to really, focus on music like I do now because this is my life. This is what I do now. But I mean, definitely being around that. When I was there, we had a backyard, courtyard session with Nas.
Oh, wow.
Who was one of my favorite dudes. And to see him be there and rock and get to hang out with him and stuff like that, it was just amazing. So it definitely kind of put that, pushing me, yo, go out and do this because this is what you dream, this is what you love. So, yeah.
So now that you've made the transition into music or pushed that to the forefront now, what's it like working with veterans like Ski Beatz and Dame Dash and so on and so forth?
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Just to be aligned with those type of people, it was this is what I was supposed to do.
Right.
Everything is so natural. Everything was so receptive. Everyone was so receptive to me, right away. From Mos to Nas to Ski to Dame. Everybody genuinely took a liking into me, took a liking into my music and my style and what I was doing, and they were like, yo, this is what you do. Keep doing it. You got it. You got it. Just keep doing it. And, I can't say enough about Ski. I can't say enough about Dame. You know what I mean? They just amazing people. They're amazing at what they do. Ski is one of the best. 24-hour karate school. Go get that.
The first time that I was introduced to you personally was on the autobiography where you did basically a live instrumentation of all the music you were recording on. So how does that play a part as far as, the type of identity you represent as far as your music is concerned?
Well, I mean, that plays a big part because I'm I'm heavy on, like, I come from a family who also, you know, were musicians. I come from a family who, you know, a lot of my brothers and my sisters and cousins were like parts of swing bands or jazz bands and things like that. So, you know, I guess that's where it comes from. I'm just a big fan of just live instrumentation, period. And Mad Lib's Blue Note was basically something that influenced that project too. And I just felt that that sound was the music or the soundtrack to the story in my life that I was trying to, you know, tell on the autobiography, and that's basically where I went with it.
Okay, so we talked about the autobiography, we talked about 24-hour karate school. What are the future projects are you working on?
Right now I'm working on a project called ITM. It's called Intelligent Trunk Music.
Okay.
And that's, you know, this is really me. Like, I mean, not that anything else wasn't me, but when I say this is me, this is like me, Maslin, Ohio, wrapped in one. I'm giving you the sound of where I'm from.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Where I'm from, we like to ride, you know, Chevys and muscle cars, and we like to ride with systems. We like to play it loud, and, you know, just like the South likes to do also. So that's what I'm doing. I really wanted to bring it back to that. I really wanted to bring it back to the cars, because I feel like the most intimate place you can be is with someone is in their car. You know what I'm saying? So you pop that in, you ride around, you listen, and you feel it. And it could be the soundtrack of your day, or everything you see, that music kind of is behind that, and that's what I wanted to do.
Okay. Now, give me 3 producers you look forward to working with or can remember working with thus far that have played a big role in like the type of music you look forward to making.
Well, Ski, of course. Rashad Thomas, you know, he's part of the Third. He's from Columbus. Me and him worked on this whole project, ITM. Me and him sat down for like 4 weeks and created this sound and created this project. And it's amazing. And, you know, he's the first person that I really got to sit down with as a producer and build with, and really for him to see my vision and to hear what I hear and to see what I see and basically put it or bring it to life. And I'm just so excited, you know, for people to hear this, because it's nothing you've ever heard before, you know what I mean? And so yeah, I mean, those 2 dudes is just, they basically play a big part of where I'm at today. And you know, just me being sharp and staying on point and just being a dope artist.
Well, one of the main questions we always ask artists when we interview them is what one sneaker you would wear if you had to wear only one sneaker for the rest of your life. What would you choose?
If I would say skate cons.
Is Skate Con is the brand? Or?
Yeah, it's Converse.
Okay, it's Converse. I got you.
They do a skateboard Converse.
Right.
And that's all I've been wearing recently.
Really?
You know what I mean? Right? Because it's classic, it's comfortable, and it goes with anything.
It's funny you should mention.
I mean, I'm a Jordan 3 man too.
Okay.
But, you know, the skate con, just classic, simple, goes with everything. I can wear that with a suit. Recently,
we've been talking to a lot of people who have mentioned like the difference between shoes they prefer to wear. And I'm a Nike sportswear head.
Yeah.
And to me, like, if it's a well-cut shoe, they fit good.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have been going to skateboard sneakers just because of the cushioning. Like skateboarding, the suspension that it requires to skate is very comfortable for just leisurely walking around
Exactly.
it. And like a lot of people mention SBs or Addy skate or now Converse skate. And that's something new, isn't it? Like
it's new. I mean, it's probably like a year old. Right. Maybe a year or a year and a half. But I'm gonna tell you this, if you into like comfortable skateboard shoes or like a wider shoe with a thicker insole, something that's comfortable, that helps your posture, that help, you know, you walk around a lot or stand a lot, the Skate Con is where to go. I mean, I ain't dissing Adidas or Nike SBs or anything, but trust me, the Skate Con is the best, like the best on the market, hands down. And Lunar Eclipse. I just got that. If you a Nike sportswear head,
Nike
you should
Lunars.
try a Lunar Eclipse Plus. But the Nike Lunars, I mean, the Lunar Eclipse Plus. I'm gonna tell you this. I put that on my foot. I'm gonna tell you this. There's nothing better than it.
Really?
Trust me.
Yeah, I've yet to cop my first pair of Lunars yet. But to be honest with you,
I got every Lunar this year. But I mean, I got some stuff with Nike sportswear.
Yeah, I know.
Keep that on the low.
Bring that back to us, man. Don't keep it on the low. Make sure you just break it here first. That's all we want. But we appreciate the time, man. Once again, thank you, man.
Right.
So we look forward to seeing you tonight as well, both inside on the Perfect Attendance tour and as well the
outside all hip hop
tour. Okay.
And I appreciate you guys as always, man.
No problem.
It's all love.
Jean-Luc
Check me
Picard.
out on Twitter. I'm on there now, and
Fine. Drop the Twitter. What's the Twitter?
It's at S.T.A.L.L.E.Y.
Okay, all right. Most definitely. Jean-Luc Picard with Atlanta Got Soul signing off, man. Take it easy, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Most definitely, man.
Alpha dog, spade of spades, homie by the way, I'm the capital. S.T.A.L.L.E.Y. Stands for Stalley on top, all lanes, losing a spot. Every day I work hard on my chops, why not? Cause I'm the capital. S.T.A.L.L.E.Y. Stands for Stalley on top, all lanes, losing a spot. Every day I work hard on my chops, why not? Cause I'm the capital.